95.7 WHIO, Dayton's News and Talk. Depend on it.
If news breaks, we break in anytime. Now, back to America's most powerful talk lineup. This is WHIO.
All right, it's time.
Can we get the show on the road?
I've been waiting for it all day.
And not a moment too soon.
Listen to talk radio.
This guy, Todd.
Monday through Friday.
5 to 7.
He's weird.
Best thing on the radio.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight, we're going to take more guesses. Your predictions of cars crashing into buildings 2025. I think this might be the last night we do it. We've had quite a number of guesses. And I will tell you that everything between 114 and 158 is locked in. But there are some above and some below. So if you want to take a guess, get on the list for 2025. Maybe win yourself a cool trophy. 937-457-1290. Also, we have a pair of tickets to Classic Albums Live. February 7th, Victoria Theater. They are going to be performing Queen's News of the World album from beginning to end. And when you hear We Will Rock You, be the fifth caller at 937-457-1290. And we have another current events quiz. We're going to do that next hour, and you can win yourself an Evening Edge jackpot mug. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, one, I don't know how many Edge heads are TikTok users, but you know, the Supreme Court has decided that they are going to uphold the ban unless somebody steps in, either the outgoing or incoming president, and issues an order. But I was seeing online, and I don't know if this is true, and maybe you're one of these people, or maybe one of your kids are doing this, that they're learning Chinese. Did anybody else see that? They're trying. I don't know if it's true, but I saw stories that some TikTok users thinking that somehow they're going to remain on TikTok. And I don't know how all that's going to work. I don't know. But they've been trying to learn Chinese. I'm not sure that Chinese is something that you're going to learn like in, a few weeks. So I'm just curious what people are thinking about this. My wife loves TikTok. She doesn't post on it. She just looks at the videos, and I do sometimes. And it's more likely than not, I'm looking at something because she sent it to me. She said, "Oh, you got to see this," or "This is funny," or "Maybe you could use this for the show." And candidly, there have been clips that I've used on this show before. So, but I don't think TikTok's going away. I think the incoming president is going to say, no, it's all good. We're going to keep it. I'm going to issue this stay. We're going to work it out. Everybody's going to be happy. That's what I think is going to happen. But we'll see. I've got a question for my buddy Ron. Ron, you follow sports. You follow football.
Sure.
and you, of course, know who Bill Belichick is.
Absolutely.
He was a longtime NFL coach, coached the Patriots for 24 seasons, won 6 Super Bowls.
And the last Cleveland Browns coach to win a playoff game. Before Kevin Stefanski, of course, our current one.
Right. So
yes.
He made news last month when he agreed to go become a college football coach at the University of North Carolina.
That was mind-blowing to me.
Yeah. But I don't know why he would do that.
I don't
really, like I said, I've said this many times on the show. I'm not a big sports follower, but to coach multiple decades, maybe 3 decades in the NFL, be Super Bowl champion time after time, Hall of Fame coach. Why would you want that sort of work schedule
at his age?
At 72.
I don't want it right now.
Right. Yeah. At 72. But here's why I'm bringing this up. It has nothing to do with football. And when I saw this, I didn't know anything about it. I was completely oblivious, in the dark. Again, I don't really follow this stuff that closely. But I asked you, and I said, hey, I got this thing I want to talk to you about. It's about Bill Belichick's girlfriend. And what did you say to me?
I had no clue who she is or what's going on here.
No idea, right?
No idea. I don't.
So I saw this today for the first time, and I've got a picture. I'm going to show it. I know you're 2 doors down, but there she is. Can you see her?
Again.
Yeah.
You're about a mile away down the hall.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. She's 24.
What? Something's wrong with my headphones. I thought you said 24.
Yeah.
Right?
She's 24.
24.
She's 24 years old. Now, she's a stunner. I mean, I'll give you that.
Right.
But at what age difference does it become just uncomfortably weird? Because I'm 13 years older than my wife.
Mm-hmm. And
that almost always, if we're ever in a situation where we're around a bunch of couples and inevitably something like that comes up, we're usually the ones with the greatest age difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, of course, the joke that we always use is that she is emotionally and mentally more mature than her age, and I'm the opposite. So we kind of balance each other out, right?
You met in the middle.
Yeah. I've always thought 13 was, that's a pretty significant age difference.
Yeah. Well,
but now I'm thinking, well, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing at all. But I mean, and this isn't even his wife. This is his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And she's 24. Now, I didn't look up when exactly her birthday is. It doesn't matter. But it dawned on me after I saw this story that he started coaching at New England the year she was born.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
And I guess she is a former cheerleader.
So
a former college cheerleader.
Okay.
So
that's interesting.
I'm sort of at a loss because 72 and 20.
We've heard over the last several years, Mick Jagger had a kid at 72, I think it was. And do you remember the actor Tony Randall used to be on Odd Couple? He had a child when he was 70. So there's precedence to this where there is a gap.
I guess,
very large one.
But we're talking almost 50 years.
What I'm thinking is once he goes to North Carolina, I don't know if she's going to see him again. Because, the life of the head coach.
Sure.
They sleep in the office and stuff like that.
Plus, he's going to be around all those college girls.
Well, competition there.
I know. She better get him to put a ring on it.
quickly.
Quickly. Yeah. Before they move into Chapel Hill. Might be a revolving door of college co-eds. I'm going to see if Mr. Belichick needs an assistant this season. That kind of thing. But
everybody out there, maybe there's some older men listening to us who are maybe single. They now have more hope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, I was also thinking after I saw this story, it's like, have we gotten to a point in culture where maybe that age difference doesn't really matter anymore because older people are working very, very hard at trying to remain younger?
Our life expectancy is much bigger now than
Right,
it was years ago.
So I don't know if it's that big of a deal. I really don't think the 13-year-old difference between me and Mary is anything now, but 50, I don't know, man.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, it's a little, but maybe some people don't care. I don't. Anyway, all right. 937-457-1290. All right, we got some people that want to get their guesses in on the cars crashing in the buildings. Let's knock a couple of these out. We got Matt in Inglewood. Hey, Matt. Hello, Matt.
What's going on?
You're up, man. What's your guess?
113.
Well, you're kind of breaking up, but I heard you. 113, and by chance, that is available. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like you're on Neptune or something, but all right, I got to go. Ron, yes?
Yeah, I do have to give you an update on the crash situation.
Oh, yes, please.
Here. There's still a standstill going on. This is at Benchwood, I-75 southbound. We had a crash earlier. I'm starting to see some cars move a little bit better in that area. I know Will Harris is going to have a better look at it here in a minute, but we do have that crash on 675, also northbound. I don't see a whole lot of movement right there at North Fairfield Road, so take it easy as you get around to those areas.
All right, we'll get a report with Will Harris. He's got a camera on the accident on 75 here in a moment.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
Double D. Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
All right. How's everybody doing on a Friday? Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Hope you didn't mind my singing there. Bill, that's funny. That's funny. Well, that's a good point, Caroline. Get a good prenup. What's everybody doing this weekend? Any plans before it gets friggin' cold? Lee. That is true, Patrick, or Dennis, you're right. A lot of idiots of the week came from TikTok. That's an excellent point, Dennis. Ooh, snowmobiling. I've never done that before. My dad had a friend when he was growing up who was killed on a snowmobile. So my dad was never would let me go ride. I had a friend that lived around the corner that had one, or his dad had one. And when it got really snowy out, he'd ride it in the neighborhood, on the streets. And my dad was like, "Don't you ever ride that snowmobile." He was clotheslined by a fence.
TikTok. We'll have the latest at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Something told me to turn on the radio.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Yeah, I mentioned TikTok. You just heard Ron's tease there. Dennis on the live stream makes a great point why I shouldn't want TikTok to go away. Because candidly, some of the best candidates for Idiot of the Week come from TikTok and TikTok challenges. So if that goes away, what am I going to do? 937-457-1290, taking guesses on cars into buildings. We got Alan in St. Paris. Hey, Alan.
Yes, sir.
How are you, man? What's going on?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm well. You got a guess for us?
169.
Let's see if that's available. That's available. Hey, good job, Alan. Good job. All right. Is this your first time guessing? Have you?
This is my first time calling in.
Okay. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So you like the show?
Listen to you all the time. Just never had a chance to, call in. So.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Alan. Have a good one.
You too.
Let's talk to John in Riverside. Hey, John.
Hey, how's it going, man? I listen to you all the time.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Do you have a guess?
Yeah, mine's 199.
Oh, 199's taken. How about 198? That's the next closest.
How about 200?
200's taken.
198.
Okay, we got it.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, sir.
I
Will
appreciate.
you send me a mug?
What?
Will you send me a mug
Will I send you a mug?
with your face on it?
Well, you gotta win. You gotta win the current events quiz next hour. You gotta call back, John. That's the way it works.
All right.
Those things
All
are
right.
those things are valuable. I just can't be giving those out willy-nilly. Let's say real quickly, we got Sarah and Kenton. Hey, Sarah.
Hey,
Hey, how old are you?
23.
23? This is the second night in a row we've had a woman who was over, well, the age of consent, I guess. And I thought they were a kid, as did my producer. Sarah, you sound young.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, hey, soak it up, right?
Right.
Would you date Bill Belichick?
Not personally, no.
No, you wouldn't. I got you. All right, Sarah, do you have a guess for our cars into buildings?
Yes, I want to guess 126.
126 is taken. The next closest is either, if we go down, it's 112. The next one up is 159. That 113 to 158 is all taken. That's the sweet spot.
Oh, all right. Okay, I'll do 110.
Okay, 110. Yep. I'll put you down. Sarah in Kenton. All right, Sarah.
All right,
thank you. Have a great weekend. That line's open, 937-457-1290.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper.
It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
That's right, Paul. I've got a Florida man and Florida woman coming up. Quality stuff. Oh, you know what? I didn't. I didn't get Taco Bell. I swear I was going to, and then Mary called me because I had to go pick something up, and I kind of got discombobulated. So no. But I trust that they're good. A guy called last night. He gave us a review, and he said they were pretty good. So I believe it. Bombus. Oh, we've almost got 4 women on the on hold. We got Sally, Pam, and Vanessa. And then there's Mike. I'll try to get one this weekend, Heather.
If news breaks, we break in anytime. Now, back to America's most powerful talk lineup. This is WHIO.
Be of good cheer and call me.
Call me now! Call me! He's laughing at us right on the radio.
Least we could do is get him on the radio and talk to him.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Taking your guesses on cars into buildings. I think this is the last night we're going to do it. So if you can get through, get your guess locked in, you'll be good for 2025. We're up to 3, so you can't guess 1, 2, or 3. And that's usually the case. It's like nobody guesses anywhere between 1 and like 30. They've learned their lesson. 937-457-1290. Well, years in the past, I mean, it's almost always over 60 or 70 for sure. Mike in South Vienna. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Todd. Always enjoy the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I had 2 things I wanted to comment on. One, he was talking about the 70-year-olds and the young.
Yeah,
ladies.
Bill Belichick, who's a former NFL coach. He's going to coach at UNC. He's 72. His girlfriend is 24.
Well, I think they're that's kind of and Tony and Mick. I think the real goat is Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I forget who she was married to, but that's
like he's 90s, I believe.
Yeah, and that was clearly a money grab. I mean, I don't think anybody.
And well, that's my other point, Todd. When you asked the young lady if she would date Bill, the 23-year lady that called in, I'm in my 70s. I might date him if the money was right.
Well, Mike, I think you and Bill would make a lovely couple.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. All right, we got let's see, Sally in Springfield. Hey, Sally, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. Now, how old are you?
Do you really want to know?
Well, go for it. I don't care.
I'm 71.
Okay. Would you date a 24-year-old guy?
No.
No. Yeah. You draw the line at what? 50? 50?
Oh, yeah.
50? Yeah.
How about 70?
Okay. All right. All right. Is he sitting right there?
No, he's
no.
not.
Okay.
He's 73. So.
Okay. All right. I got you. All right. So do you have a guess for cars into buildings?
I do. 171.
171. Oh, is it because you're 71?
Correct.
Oh, well.
And also the year I graduated
from
high school.
Well, I'm sorry, but that one's already taken. How about 170? Okay. Oh, wait. How old did you say he was? 73?
He's 73.
173 is available.
Okay, we'll take that.
All right. Sally in Swingfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard it called Swingfield before?
Well, we call it Sprinklefield.
Oh, that works too.
Or Springtucky.
I think Swingfield was for a different reason, but
probably.
Yeah. All right, I gotta fly, Sally.
Oh,
thank you so much. Let me give you Your just desserts there. Let's see. I guess that's a positive, right? Just desserts. Yeah. Pam in Inglewood. Suddenly I'm talking like an old-timey guy. What's going on, Pam?
Hi there. How are you?
I'm good. You got a guess?
Yeah, I do. But first, I want to say thank you, Todd. You are fantastic.
Oh,
you make my evening drive wonderful.
Well, thank you. That I appreciate that, and I mean
welcome.
that genuinely. I appreciate hearing that. I always do.
You're welcome. Well, Sally took my guess, or you gave Sally my guess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
The next one is 174.75 or 170 is available.
Will be it.
174. All right.
Yep.
Pam.
Year I graduated.
England. All right. Well, all right. That works out. Excellent. Have a great weekend, Pam.
All right. You
All right.
too. Thank
See
you.
Let's talk to Vanessa in Miamisburg. Hey, Vanessa.
Hi, Todd.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Now, I'm afraid to ask because you sound quite a bit young, and the last two times I've asked, it turns out that they were both over 20. How old are you, Vanessa?
I'm 17.
Oh, almost. Okay, awesome. Well, I love the fact that a 17-year-old teenage girl is listening to this show.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I listen with my mom all the time.
Well, I'm glad. What's your mom's name?
Marty.
Big shout out to Marty. Hey, do I know your mom?
Yes, you do, Todd.
Oh, it's Marty. She's from from the Plaza Theater. Yeah. Okay. Love it. Well, I love that you're training your daughter to listen to the show. That's awesome. All right, Vanessa, what's your guess?
Is 184 available?
Let's see. 184 is not available, but 185 is.
Okay, then I'll do that.
All right. Vanessa in Miamisburg. As my friend Jason Michaels calls it, Miamisburg. Miamisburg. All right. Thank you, Vanessa. I got to fly here. I appreciate it. Ron, you got some traffic info for us?
I've caught myself saying Miamisburg as well.
Miamisburg. Well, he's from Miamisburg.
He burned it into my head when he said it.
So if he's saying it that way, that must be what it is because that's where he's from.
Yeah, but he's the only one I've heard say it.
Miamisburg.
Anyway, it's not looking good on 675
geez.
northbound. It's not getting any better either. Northbound, this is around the North Fairfield Road area, Beaver Creek. And if you can possibly get off there at Colonel Glenn Highway, take that around and get back on 675 is the way to go. But right now, it's not getting any better.
Thank you very much, Ron. I appreciate it. We're going to get back to the guesses here in a minute. But first, we have some mail call. Mail call.
I have mail for you.
The Fat Man.
Oh, I'm a big fan of yours.
The mail is here.
Your hate mailbox is full.
If you'd like to send me an email, you can send it to eveningedgetodd@gmail.com or just shoot me a message on Messenger. Hey, Todd, I heard you talking about your idea for a underwear vending machine. Yes, that was maybe it was last week at one time. And the idea is that because we had a story that like 50-some%, I don't know if it's true, but we had a story where they said 50% of the people in this poll carry an emergency pair of underwear with them. So if something goes wrong, they're covered. And somebody suggested on the live stream, hey, that would be a great idea for a vending machine and so on and so forth. But anyway, that's what we were talking about. Anyway, on with the email. I think it's great. I think it's a great idea, but have you heard about the cat vending machines in China? I saw this story on my Facebook feed a while ago and thought about it the other day and found the story. It's a real thing. Check it out. Love your show. Roxanne in Miamisburg. So here's the story, and this is true. Remember the old automats? People of a certain age will remember automats. It was just like this huge wall of little enclosures that they would put food in, like ready-made sandwiches and soups and different things like that. And there's actually a really good documentary about automats. But anyway, that's what this looks like, and it's real. There are pets, live pets, inside these enclosures where you can go and put money in and buy a pet. in China. I don't think it's AI. You got to be careful with things that you see on the internet, whether they're pictures or videos, but it looks 100% legit to me. And I saw a couple of links about it. So that is crazy. That is crazy. They're selling all kinds of animals, dogs, cats, other little critters from a vending machine. Now, I'm assuming at night they take them somewhere for safekeeping. I can't imagine, but it is China, so who knows? Maybe they're in there. Is there an expiration date on them? Who knows? Like a carton of milk. Let's talk to David in Dayton. Hey, David.
Yeah, what's up?
How are you, man? You got a guess for us?
Yeah, I want to say thank you. Let me on the show.
What's that? You want to say?
I'll say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
My guess is 45.
45?
Yeah.
Let me see. That is the lowest so far.
Wow.
So, David, you have confidence that the Dayton drivers are going to get their crap together and stop crashing into buildings.
I hope so.
Yep. Awesome, David. Well, I appreciate your call, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for calling. Let's see. Tina in New Carlisle. Hey, Tina.
Some kind of flea medicine that starts with an R.
Tina,
Hello?
Tina, you're on the air, and we just heard all of that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, that's okay. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay, excellent. We didn't really hear much. It's all right. So, do you have a guess for us, Tina?
I do. 164.
164 is available. Wow.
Yay.
Good call, Tina. Good call. All right. What are you doing this weekend? Anything exciting?
No. Trying to stay warm.
Yep, that's what you need to do. It's going to be really bad on Monday and Tuesday. So make sure you, as they say, dress in layers.
Yes, mini.
Yep. All right, Tina. Have a great weekend. Let's see. One more before we go to the break. Let's talk to John in Lima. Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing today, Todd?
I'm good. You got a guess for us?
I do. How about 135?
That one I can promise you is taken. Yep, that's taken. Here's what we're at. The two closest to 135. 112 is available and 159.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I will go with 112.
112. All right. John in Lima. Now, John, do me a favor. Keep a good eye out up there in Lima when cars crash into buildings, because I'm not up there. You need to send me that information so I know, okay?
Do they count?
Yeah, they count. 100% they count.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Hey, I love your show.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend, John. If you got a guess, hit us up.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Here we go. First shot of the night. Number 2. Number 3. Oh, here's Bill Belichick's girlfriend. She's 24. Grandpa! Wow. 4 for 4. That's an interesting point, Clinton. I like that idea. And it might even just be, I don't know that you could, swap a cat for a hamster, but maybe a cat for a cat. Maybe you don't like your cat. Maybe your cat's a pain in the ass. And you want to just, I'll tell you what, I'll take your cat and I'm going to leave you this cat. That's a great point. I don't know. Little bag of goldfish. Chef, that's a great point.
Today,
I
or visit
love that. That's a great
mcair.com.
point.
This is WHIO Dayton and WHIO FM Pleasant Hill. All news, all the time.
Pricey tickets on sale for Monday's college football championship game. All the latest at 6 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
What do we know about this guy, Mr. Hot Stuff?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube, taking your guesses, your predictions for cars into buildings for 2025. And also Bill Belichick, 72-year-old coach. You know him as an NFL champion, a Super Bowl champion. Others know him as the older boyfriend of a 24-year-old. Daniel in Marysville. What's up, Daniel?
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing well. What's going on?
So I just had a comment about Bill Belichick and his girlfriend. So she is exactly 1/3 his age. So to help bridge that gap, he needs 2 more 24-year-olds.
Well,
and then if you add their ages up together,
there you go. There you go. Somebody on the live. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, and if he's got some juice left in him here in 10 years, he might have his own football team.
He could do that. Somebody on the live stream said, I bet Bill Belichick meeting his girlfriend's parents is probably pretty awkward, though I'm sure they've already met. And he's not, I mean, he's got to be much older than her parents, right? It's more like grandpa.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right, Daniel, appreciate your call, man. Have a great weekend. If you got a comment on that, 937-457-1290. More predictions coming up. Plus, next hour, we have a current events quiz. You can win an Evening Edge jackpot mug. And we have tickets to give away to Classic Albums Live. They're going to be doing Queen, News of the World at Victoria Theater, February 7th. You can get ticket information at DaytonLive.org.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I think they call him a predator. No.
Less than 50. At 95.7 WHIO, Dayton's News and Talk. Depend on it.
If news breaks, we break in anytime. Now, back to America's most powerful talk lineup. This is WHIO.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
Hey, I'm here for the big show.
This guy, Todd, does he make you laugh?
He's funny.
Yes, amusing sometimes.
It's kind of a big show.
Okay, boys, hit it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We're taking your predictions, cars into buildings for 2025. This is the last night that we're going to take your guesses. So if you want to hop on, 937-457-1290. Also, we have a current events quiz, and I'm looking for caller 5. Same telephone number. You know the number. Up for grabs, an Evening Edge jackpot coffee mug. So when you call in, tell David, my producer, you want to take the current events quiz, and we'll get you going. Also, part of the conversation tonight, I found out today, it's not a huge deal. It's not really that big of a deal, but it was a little surprising that Bill Belichick, who longtime NFL coached the Patriots, 6-time Super Bowl champion. Back in December, he signed on to become a head football coach at University of North Carolina. I saw a story about it today, and it was today. Today was the day. I was this many years old when I found out that Bill Belichick, who is 72, has a 24-year-old girlfriend. And I mean, I guess good for him, but at what age separation does it become weird and a little creepy and awkward? And Marshall, watching the live stream, she makes a great point, and Lana as well. Women are called cougars who are older and are attracted to younger men. Well, what's the term for the guy? If it's an old guy like Belichick, and I old in air quotes, and he's going after a 24-year-old, what do you call that? You might call her a gold digger. That is a name that women would be called for that very thing, right? But what do you call the young man who might be with the cougar? There's no name for him. So why is it just the women are getting the women get the names? The cougar, the gold digger, and it's just dude. That's what the guy is. It's a guy. He's a man. He's a dude. Stud? What? I don't know. little strange. All right, we got who do we have? Oh, let me get Brenda real quick and get her guess here. Brenda in Lewisburg. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, I know how you're doing, Todd. I've been listening to you since 5, and I know you're doing fantastic.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that as a compliment for the show.
Of course it is.
All right. Brenda, what is your guess?
169.
That is taken. We have 168, 170 available.
I'll go with 168.
168. All right.
I know I would not date Bill Belichick if I was 24.
Yeah, and what is it about that if it's an older woman going after a younger guy, she's a cougar. If it's a younger woman and she's with an older guy, she's supposedly a gold digger, but there's no name for the guy.
Yeah.
In either of those instances.
Well, I think that a 73-year-old going after a 24 is borderline child abuse.
Well, maybe. I mean, she is of legal age, but it is kind of weird.
I'm 63. I would date Bill Belichick.
Sure.
I'd go for his money.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Do you think you could introduce us?
I don't know him. I can't help you there. I can't help you, Brenda. I'm sorry. You're going to have to find some other rich guy to marry.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm a widow, and I still feel happily married.
Well,
I
understand.
My husband, so
I understand.
I'm just kidding on that.
I got you. All right, Brenda. Have a great weekend.
You do the same, and say hi to Mary.
I will. Let's talk to Mike in Riverside. Mike is here to take the current events quiz.
Yes, sir.
Mike, how you doing?
Great. I love the show.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, let's get the current events quiz going here.
Listen, everybody. It's the Evening Edge Current Events Quiz.
Quiz, hot shot. Can you answer the question?
I bet you think you're pretty smart, huh? Now, here's your host, Todd Hollst.
Thank you very much, Norm Kelly, official announcer of the Evening Edge Current Events Quiz. Now, Mike, tonight you're playing for an Evening Edge Jackpot coffee mug.
Yes, that's why I called.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you called. And all the questions tonight have to do with the Guinness World Records.
Guinness World Records America. A new record.
He's setting a new world record. You're looking at a guy who's going to set a new world record.
That's another world record.
All right. Now, Mike, do you know how the current events quiz works?
Yes, I do.
I'm going to give you 3 questions and 3 possible answers, and the answer is always
C.
C. You got it. All right. Here we go. Here is question number 1. And again, all of these Guinness World Records. A Turkish woman has set a new Guinness World Record by crushing what with her thighs within a minute? A, the hopes and dreams of her husband.
Okay.
I
hope you can go on.
Oh my goodness gracious. B, an entire case of top ramen noodles, or C, 5 watermelons.
Well, I would like to say the first one, but I think the answer is C.
Yeah. Oh my. All right, here's question number 2. A Florida museum has set a new Guinness World Record for gathering 468 people dressed as A, colorful human piñatas, B, Florida man felons, or C, T-Rex dinosaurs.
T-Rex dinosaurs.
You got it.
C.
You got it. And here's the last question. A stuntman from India known as Drill Man has earned a Guinness World Record by using his tongue to A, lick 57 apartment doorknobs in 60 seconds, B, tie knots in 10 cherry stems in 60 seconds, or C, stop 57 electric fans in 60 seconds.
That would have to be C.
You got it. I saw the video, and I can't imagine what would compel someone to think, hey, I wonder if I could do this. You know, and walk up to a fan and just stick your tongue right there and try to stop it. I don't understand what the point was, but he did it, and he set a world record. So I bet his parents are very proud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Mike? You're the winner.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Hang on the line and we'll get your details, and I will contact you on how you can pick up your mug, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. There you go. And that's how you play the current events quiz. 937-457-1290. Let's talk to Shauna in Riverside. Hey, Shauna.
Hey,
Hey.
I just was going to say, I know a name for the old guy.
What's
It's kind of obvious.
What's that?
A guy that takes out, younger women.
Yeah, what's
Daddy
that?
Warbucks.
Daddy Warbucks, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a typical name.
Yeah, that's a good one. Herb in Dayton's got one. Thanks for your call, Shauna. Hey, Herb, what's up?
Hey, man. The older guy, of course, is a sugar daddy. I mean, if a younger girl's with an older guy, he's usually not a poor guy on Social Security or something.
Yeah.
And the young guys with the MILFs, they're called Cubs. 'Cause my girlfriend.
Cubs? Really? I didn't know that.
She's very much a cougar, and she goes every other year on a Carnival cruise. It's called for Cougars and Cubs. That's young guys and older women.
Wow.
So they do have a name.
That's your girlfriend that goes on those cruises?
No. My girlfriend has a friend. And
I got you. I was going to say, how do you feel about that?
Not this one.
No, I got you. But see, here's the thing. Sugar daddy, that makes sense. But a sugar daddy, I don't know that isn't that the term that the younger woman would use for the guy? I don't think the guy would say, "Oh yeah, I'm a sugar daddy."
Well, no, he doesn't.
No, I know, but see, but an older woman who is quote unquote considered a cougar may refer to herself as a cougar, just like on that cruise.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. But they don't have like a quote derogatory term for the guy. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but all right. Well, cool, Herb. Thanks for your call. That's interesting.
Good night.
Cougars and Cubs. I've never heard that before. Let's talk to Nancy and Bellbrook. Hey, Nancy.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on tonight?
Well, I was going just to make a guess, but I also had a name for the older guy.
Hit it up. Let's hear it.
Sucker.
Sucker? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Look, you get to a certain age, you realize that you start to look down the road, and the road is coming to an end, right? And if you're going to be around for however long, and some 24-year-old wants to spend her time with you, what are you going to do? Why not? All right, what's your guess, Nancy?
Well, I heard 159 was open. Is that still open, or did that get caught up?
That is open. That is open. 159. All right, Nancy in Bellbrook. All right, I got you. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Let's real quickly, one more. Roberta in Dayton. Hey, Roberta.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. You got a guess?
I had to step into the store. Is 112 still open?
112 is not open. Well, the closest one is 109.
Oh gosh. And all right. Well, let me take that one. I'll take that one.
109. Roberta reluctantly taking 109.
Hey, let me ask you. Now, I did step into the store, so I missed part of the show. But did they call that Belichick's girlfriend? I mean, here's what I'm saying, and I'm a little closer to his age.
Yeah.
That she's just a gold digger.
Well,
I don't know if anybody's said that.
No, I mentioned that. That's a derogatory name, certainly, but there's no derogatory name for the guys in either situation.
Yeah, well, I would say he's
lucky.
Being a pervert.
Maybe so. All right, Roberta, I got to fly.
I know.
Thank you. There you go. If you got a prediction head.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper. It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Okay. Captain Scurvy, it's your hat. You remind them of the captain from Captain and Tennille. That's right. Muskrat love. Yeah.
Yo.
And Tom, Tom, what were you again?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. We've got tickets to go see Classic Albums Live, Queen News of the World. Performing February 7th, Victoria Theater. If you'd like to go, be the fifth caller. 937-457-1290. Back here on the Evening Edge. I don't know if you saw this, but the FDA has banned red dye number 3. And you might be wondering, well, what foods have red dye number 3? Well, I found a list, and there are 9,452 foods available in the United States that have red dye number 3. The dreaded red dye. Peeps, red velvet cakes, Pillsbury Halloween cookie dough, red hot links, assorted red gumballs, lemonade mixes, fruit cocktail, and heavy syrup from Kroger. Assorted taffy. Oh, no, not the taffy. Sock monkey peppermint candy canes, cotton candy sprinkles, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer double crisp candy, red and blue tortilla chips, red liquor. I mean, the list is on. I'm not going to go through all 9,452, but there's a lot. So it'll be interesting to see what like Valentine candy and Christmas candy and Halloween candy is going to look like after they're all said and done. Real quickly, Sharon in West Milton. Hey, Sharon. Hi. I'm good. You got a guess for us? Well, we capped it at 200 this year. Yeah, but 195, that's the next closest. Okay. Take that one. Yeah, see, here's the thing. If we hit 200, we have a real problem. I mean, I think we already have a problem with cars hitting buildings, but 200, that's crazy. You know, I think at that point we just need to retire the contest. But thank you, Sharon. I appreciate your guess. If you got a guess like Sharon, give us a call. 937-457-1290. I believe you are the one who brought up Muskrat Love. All I did was bring up Captain and Tennille. You could have easily started thinking of love will keep us together. Don't blame me. Don't you blame me.
Sasquatch, Sasquatch in the woods at night, looking for love in the pale moonlight, and they're creeping. You best believe it. Bigfoot Susie and Bigfoot Sam, feeling so frisky down in Sasquatch land. Susie glistens, Sammy is smitten, and they romp and they stomp in the meadows, howling and hiding in shadows, chasing love on the cliffs above. Smells like Sasquatch love. Knocking on tree trunks, rustling through leaves. Sam grunts to Susie, would you please be my missus? She says yes with her kisses. Now he's tickling her fancy and kissing her nose. Muzzle to muzzle, now anything goes as they mingle. She starts to tingle, and they romp and they stomp in the meadows, howling and hiding in shadows, chasing love on the cliffs above. Smells like Sasquatch love. Yeah.
That was for you, Captain Scurvy. Hope you enjoyed it. The Luminous.
News breaks. We break in anytime. Now, back to America's most powerful talk lineup. This is WH.
Everybody, could I have your attention, please?
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Now, hold on, dummy. Just you listen to me.
Now, listen to me carefully.
You boys got something to say to me? Why don't you talk into the microphone?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. You know, people, and this is nothing new, but people do all kinds of crazy things to try to get clicks and views on their social media. I saw a story today. There's a guy, he's lives in Taiwan, and he is a plastic surgeon. He's a father of 3. He lives in Taipei City. And I guess his wife said, we're done having kids. So on Facebook and Instagram, he performed his own vasectomy on himself. He performed his own vasectomy. And after presenting a list of 11 steps, who knew there were that many steps? He got local anesthesia, and then he started doing his own thing. Usually takes, I guess, 15 minutes. Because he was doing this to himself, took about an hour. Yeah. Can't imagine that. Doing surgery on yourself, especially down there. Daniel and Xenia, what's going on, Daniel?
Hey, man. So I was listening to it. One, the guy doing a vasectomy, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even like looking in the mirror and popping zits. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, I was going to say, I heard you talking earlier. So you missed one after cougar. You have a snow leopard for the female. That's when you're getting up into those like 70s.
A snow leopard. Well, you know what? Somebody sent me a text. And I believe it's Tyler who sent me. He said, here's the term for a male cougar. I'd never heard this. A man is considered a cougar, is often called a manther, essentially the male version of a cougar, referring to an older man who pursues significantly younger partners. Some also use the term. Here's the term that I like. Some also use the term. Boy, I'm struggling all of a sudden. I can't talk. Some also use the term rhino to describe a male cougar.
For an older guy.
Silver fox.
Like, the older guys with like the nice gray beard and gray hair, call them silver foxes.
You know, the other night I was at the house and Mary was sitting on the couch and the dog knocked the ball underneath the one of the chairs and didn't want to go in and get it. So I said, I'll go get it. So I get up and I move the chair. And as I turned around to look at Mary, the hair caught the light caught my hair. And she goes, wow, I don't think I've ever noticed how gray you're getting. And she liked it. So maybe I'm on the trail of becoming a silver fox.
Awesome. Love it.
All right, Daniel. Thanks, buddy. You know what we haven't done in a while? Oh, by the way, we are still taking your guesses on cars into buildings. I said this is the last night. This is the last night. So if you want to try to get a guess in, 937-457-1290. We haven't done a rapper watch in a while.
The dopest rapper in the bridge.
I'm a rapper.
Oh, you're a rapper? Oh, okay. The hottest new rap star?
Your rapping the other day was seriously amazing. Like, for sure.
There's your rapper.
I ain't making no money rapping.
Play some rap music. That's my thing. I rap. Would you rap about a cheese sandwich?
So I remember some, I guess you could call it earlier days of rap, at least in my head. Maybe it's not. I was never a huge rap guy, but I did like some rap music, and I still do like some. But I do remember the name Busta Rhymes. If you knew anything about rap, you've heard that name, Busta Rhymes. Well, Busta Rhymes is facing assault charges in New York. And he turned himself into the police on Tuesday night. New York police spokesman told USA Today that Busta Rhymes, 52, born Trevor Smith Jr., had turned himself into Brooklyn's 84th precinct. He's charged with a third-degree assault and given a dusk appearance ticket, which requires him to make an appearance in criminal court. The investigation is ongoing. The charge stems from a January 10th incident in which a 50-year-old person was punched multiple times in the face after a verbal dispute. In June 2023, BET awarded Busta with a Lifetime Achievement Award. And the song that I remember, this was, I think, his first big one. This one is called Woo-Ha, Got You All in Check. Yeah, I mean, this is highbrow rap. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head knock that make you break your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck this. Love it. I'm gonna listen to this on my way home. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. Woo-ha, woo-ha. There you go. So Busta, he's gonna have his day in court. We'll see what happens. He could end up going to jail. Tyler and Eaton, what's up, Tyler?
Oh, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing, Tyler?
Not too bad.
You got a prediction for us? 2025 cars into buildings?
Yeah. What did it end at in last year, 2024? What did we get up to?
Last year was
or like just now. What was the last one that?
What do you mean?
Like what? Who just won? What was the number that for the person that just won? Did we get in the 120s?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find it real quick. I know what you're talking about. We had 131 last year.
Okay. And I'm guessing all those are probably taken.
Oh, yeah. I can tell you. Hey, give me 1 second. I can tell you. The lowest, there's a sweet spot, right? And right now, everything between 102 and 159 is taken with the exception of 108. And then after that, we have 160 and 161 available.
108.
108. All right. Tyler and Eaton. I'll write you down, Tyler. Good luck. I mean, that's I think that's doable. That's doable. We've had a couple of years where we haven't broken 100. So, it could happen.
Hopefully it trends downwards.
Yeah, that's what we want. We don't want it going upwards. We want it going down. This is a public service announcement. All right. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it. Don in Centerville. Hey, Don.
Hello. I like your show.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I have a guess, but what I wanted to say, the older man chasing women like that, 72 to 24, I call him a predator.
Oh, well, that's what I said that on the live stream. I think that's the name. That is the name for sure. Because here's the thing. I don't know when they met, but I mean, she might have still been in college. And that's just weird. I know that when you're in college, most college kids, not all, but most college kids are all over the age of 18, but they're still students. It's weird to me. It's just weird. It's just not right.
Yeah. That's like, a child.
Yeah. What's your guess, Don? What do you got?
Well, I said you have everything taken now up to 160, right?
Yep, 160, 161's available. We got 165, 66, then it goes to 70. So,
well, let's do 161.
161, Don in Centerville. All right.
Thank you, sir.
I got you down. I appreciate you listening.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you. Have a great weekend. That line's open, 937-457-1290. We have a story about an idiot with a gun.
Another idiot with a gun.
Me with a gun. I mean, that's really fair.
Why don't you just give me the gun, all right?
An idiot with a gun? What was that business with a gun?
A naked guy with a gun?
Why can't you just pick up the stupid gun and wave it around?
Hate to shatter your ego, but this ain't the first time I've had a gun pointed at me.
Well, this happened a week or so ago. I just didn't get a chance to get to the story. If you watch the live stream, you've probably seen it up in the posting of what stories I'm going to talk about. See, here's the thing, by the way. When I come in here, I have a long list of things that I'm going to try to talk about. And I put them on the live stream, hoping that somebody who might be clicking through and go, oh, I want to hear about that story, or I want to know about that. I don't always get to them. Because things come up and we go different directions, and that's just the way it goes. And this is one of those stories. I've had it for a few days. An East Tennessee man was arrested after cops say he reportedly shot at a family that was sledding. Cops say the 56-year-old man is facing a slew of charges after reportedly shooting at a family that was sledding near his home. The investigation showed that the parents took their 4 kids down the street to sled down a hill in the neighborhood. Around 11:30 in the morning, the family said they began hearing gunshots coming from a house down the hill. The mother also told the cops that she saw snow fly up from the ground only a few feet from her 1-year-old son. Police said the parents then began yelling at the man to stop shooting. He responded by telling them that they were on his property. But his parents said they were not. Family packed up their stuff, went home, called the cops. Cops arrived, questioned the shooter. That evidence gathered at the scene was enough to arrest and charge the man with over a dozen crimes. Additional evidence proved the family was not on his property. And even if they were, that is not how you get somebody off your big hill. That's not the way to do it. Right? Don't be so daggone obstinate. Drives me nuts.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper. It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Right. Get off the lawn. That's it. Yep. It's actually half a point. It went in the small basket. Off the backboard. Uh-oh. I hadn't seen the video yet, but the SpaceX Starship exploded minutes after launch. Oh, yeah, it's unmanned. It was unmanned. I kind of got that too, Heather. That's funny you mentioned that.
Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn.
Plumbing Studios. Breathe easy. Choose McAfee. Call today or visit mcair.com. This is WHIO Dayton and WHIO FM Pleasant Hill. All news, all the time.
Dangerous cold temperatures return to the area Sunday night. Well, latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
I'm just trying to make a living.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Heard this on Miami Valley's Morning News this morning that apparently there's a police station in Houston. They're having a giant infestation of rats. And the reason is the rats apparently have figured out how to get into the evidence room, and they've been munching on marijuana. And apparently they have almost 400,000 pounds of pot in the evidence room. So those rats, they are having a party. Let's see, Hannah and Rushi. Hey, Hannah. Hello. Hey, Hannah, you're on.
Yes, I just wanted to make a point that Bill Belichick's son is 37. And I know if my 37-year-old son came home, I'd be asking him, are you sure about this?
37. He's 37. I wonder if he's married. I wonder if this will become sort of some wild scandal with Bill Belichick and his 37-year-old son going after the 24-year-old girlfriend.
Well, I think he's married as well.
Oh, that's never stopped somebody. That'll be what it is. I mentioned this. He's going to coach at the University of North Carolina. So he's going to be not only dating a 24-year-old, but he's going to be around all those college girls. We already know he has a type. Maybe that's why he took the job at Chapel Hill.
But yeah, I thought that was ironic. I'm like,
yeah, so it's interesting. Yeah. Well, Hannah, I appreciate you calling. Have a great weekend.
Have a good night.
You too. Let's see. I guess that's all. Let's just wrap it up. It's Friday night. It's pizza night at the Hollst house. I'm ready to go. Have a terrific weekend. You can get the podcast of this show at eveningedgetodd.com or all your other favorite podcast platforms, with the exception of Spotify, since they kicked me off. And you can go back and watch the live stream. It's available on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to visit thetoddshop.com. You can buy Evening Edge wear, gear as they call it, merch. $2 from every item goes to a local charity. So that's pretty cool. Have a terrific weekend. I will see you on Tuesday. No show on Monday. It's a holiday here at CMG for MLK Day. Have a great weekend.
And that's how she wrote.
I got nothing left.
Why don't you just call it a night?
I'm saying it's over, superstar.
That's it, guys. We're all fried.
You guys have a good night.
Unplug everything, wrap it up. Let's go home.
Adios, amigo.
Thank you for watching and being part of the show. Thank you for commenting. There's something you should know. I don't know. I'm just making it up. Have a great weekend, everybody. See ya.